Yo, YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, man, back at y'all with another video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. So, we got to talk about the Clippers, yo. Um, the Clippers have to be one of the most cursed teams in the NBA, man. And same old, new season, same old Clippers, man. All the talent that the Clippers have on their team, guys like James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Zubats, just to name a few. This team still finds themselves 6-18, and literally in the bottom tier of the Western Conference. A team that we all assume was gonna at least be a playoff team this year in the Clippers. Man, they acquired Bradley Beal. Unfortunately for Bradley Beal, though, man, he ended up getting injured again. You know what else is new? Out for the season. So I'm pretty sure that kind of put a damper in their plans, But they still got James Harden playing at a all-star caliber type of level right now, and Kawhi Leonard, you know, Kawhi's gonna miss games. We all know that, but he's still there though, man. And this team just looks just as bad as they have ever been, man. Kawhi Leonard apparently wants to be traded as well. I've been hearing rumors about that. Not necessarily sure what team would be interested in Kawhi Leonard right now, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see around the trade deadline because I'm pretty sure that's probably when they would probably think about moving him anyways. Because the Clippers right now are kind of stuck in purgatory, man. They're really, really bad, but I don't think they have any of their draft picks. You know what I mean? Because I believe they traded for Paul George a while back with the Oklahoma City Thunder. So I would have to look to see at what draft picks these guys have, but it can't be their draft picks can't really be all that crazy though to be able to, fix the mess that they have on their hands right now. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of things have been kind of going downhill for the Clippers, ever since that Donald Sterling thing came out a while ago, like a couple years ago, and it made about Magic Johnson. It kind of made the entire league upset. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, man, the Clippers ain't really had anything to really be excited about, man. The fans have just been disappointed year in and year out. Whether they do make the playoffs, they end up getting booted. You know what I mean? Every year, it's just James Harden can't show up in the playoffs. Chris Paul just recently got released from the Clippers not too long ago. They just flat out released him, man, on his farewell tour, which I thought was kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Considering how much Chris Paul has done for the Clippers organization. But, excuse me. But if you want me to be honest and if you want me to be technical if you want me to be objective about the situation, man, Chris Paul hasn't necessarily done a damn thing. You know what I mean? Basically, if averaging like what 2 points a game, was basically just taking up a roster spot, if you ask me. Um, so I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm surprised that they released him the way that they did, but let's just be honest, man. He was taking up a roster spot. Where do the Clippers go from here, though? If I was the Clippers, man, right now, what I would do is I would blow the whole team up. Honestly, man, I think the Clippers a few years ago they swung for a championship when they traded for when they signed. I think they signed Kawhi Leonard when they signed Kawhi Leonard and they traded for Paul George, which is something that Kawhi Leonard definitely wanted because he wasn't gonna go over there unless Paul George was over there. So to make Kawhi Leonard happy, the L.A. Clippers decided to trade for Paul George. You know what I'm saying? And they traded a lot of assets, including Shea Gilgis Alexander, to get Paul George. So I think that was their swing and a miss on a championship. So You tried it, it didn't work. I think the only thing you can do now is try to recoup as many assets as you can. James Harden right now, a little inconsistent, but he is playing at he is. Now I'm gonna say MVP. He is playing at an All Star level type right now. He is playing at an All Star level. So maybe you could find a team around the league that might want to trade for James Harden and give you maybe 2 first round picks. You know, um, Kawhi Leonard, the same thing, man. I know Kawhi Leonard's getting up there in age, but put Kawhi Leonard on a championship type of team, I think Kawhi Leonard could help that team out. So if I was the Clippers, man, I would probably try to move Kawhi too. Um, Zubats, now if you want to start completely fresh, I mean, if James Harden or Kawhi Leonard's not there, I don't see the point in keeping Zubats. So maybe you could trade Zubats too. You know what I mean, and get a 1st round pick for him because Zubats is one of the better centers in the league. So there's a lot of things that the Clippers can do. Or they could just ride it out with the team that they have. Which in my opinion, I don't necessarily see what the point would be. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just think it's time for the Clippers to start over, man. But there's some teams in the NBA, man, that'll probably never win a championship. And I think the Clippers might just be one of those teams, unfortunately, man. But don't get me wrong, there's a couple of those teams out there, man, like the Hornets. You know what I mean? Look at the way their team is looking right now, man. LaMelo Ball doesn't even look interested in playing basketball for them. And that's their best player. Um who else? What other teams I could think of that probably never win a chip? That um the Utah I would say Utah Jazz made it to the finals a few years ago, but I feel like as of right now though I can't see a team like that winning a championship. I'm sorry. But yeah, man. Oh, the Washington Wizards. How can I forget about the Pelicans? Yeah, these are teams that'll probably never win a championship. I'm just keeping a buck. And unfortunately, man, the Clippers might fall into that category as well. It seems like they can be getting so close. They get so close, but yet so far. I think it'll just never happen for them, man. But yeah, man, Clippers, man, blow this shit up, man. Start over, man. 6-18. That's not good. Bradley Beal can't stay healthy. I don't even know why y'all even picked him up. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Y'all know the vibes. And I'm out, man. Peace.